Hello, everyone. This is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So, today we're going to see what the person who is thinking about you is hiding from you currently. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading. When it comes to the person who is thinking of my viewers, what is that person hiding from my viewers currently when it comes to love? What is that person hiding from my viewers currently when it comes to love? Two more shuffles. All right, so let's see what comes out here. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have elusive and reverse. So they want to be honest with you. It's also giving energy of this person knowing where they messed up at. They could come in wanting to have an honest conversation. For others, this person could come in with an apology. Yeah, they feel as though you're letting them go and moving on with your life. At the top of the deck, we have pain. So they want to be honest in regards to something that they're in their feelings about. Now, for a few of you, this person could have hurt you in some way. And if you did decide to take a step back, they're hurt because you've distanced yourself. This is weird a little bit. um, but yeah, this is someone who operates a lot out of fear. So if the two of you are connecting with each other currently, or if there was a connection between the two of you in the past, they were really apprehensive and they had their guard up. But see, the crazy thing is they're afraid of being hurt, but they also tend to cause hurt to others, especially in relationships. So someone wants to come toward you with honest intentions. They do want to be open with you, but they don't feel comfortable being vulnerable. Hmm. This person could be waiting for you to return if there has been a disconnect between the two of you. But many of you definitely have your guard up. Give me more. Yeah, it's giving energy of them feeling like they can't lie to themselves anymore, especially in regards to this connection. You have longing and you also have mistakes. And if you notice, that card fell out right on top of clarity. So they want to be honest in regards to missing you, wanting you, and craving you. For some of you, this person could own up to some of their mistakes. I do feel like they have a tendency to play victim at times. But yeah, they want to come in and try and make things right with you. Some of you may be a bit shocked when they do come in. I also feel like they have a tendency to come toward you whenever they're in trouble or whenever they're going through something. With trap being next to that, this is someone who feels stuck when it comes to their life in general. They could be experiencing karma. I feel like certain things that they've done in the past have come back to bite them in their butt. This is someone who has a lot of karmic debt wrapped up. For some of you, this person could have made a choice out of ego or they did something foolish and now they're stuck with the consequences in regards to that. But many of you are tired when it comes to the back and forth, the in and out, when it comes to this connection. I feel like you've been through a lot with this person. Some of you could have been dealing with them for quite some time. Others of you could have had a short-lived relationship with this person, but regardless, it was draining. You may feel like you don't have anything left to give to this person nor this connection. But just make sure that you don't allow this person to come in and trap you in any way. It's coming out like they want you to stay put, to feel like you can't move on, possibly because they feel that way about you. But yeah, I just see them coming towards you in an unexpected manner, or saying and doing things that you may deem as unpredictable or just unlike them in some way. Give me more. You have intuition and it came out crossing. If you notice, it fell out right on top of pain. So this person has been hiding their pain. They've been hiding their fear. For some of you, this person could have a telepathic connection with you, but it's coming out like they've been blocked to an extent spiritually when it comes to you. Some of you may have this inner knowing that you're about to hear from this person. Pay attention to certain songs that come on out of nowhere, certain song lyrics that pop up in your head randomly. For some of you, I feel like this person is listening to song lyrics that remind them of you. Hmm. With abandoned being at the bottom of the deck, this is someone who may have left you out in the cold. They could have abandoned the connection. For a few of you, they could have even ghosted you. But what they're not telling you, or what they're hiding, is the real reason as to why they were being cold toward you. I feel like this person is afraid of love. That's crazy. They're afraid of being hurt when it comes to the one that they love. Therefore, they tend to leave before left, and they tend to sabotage. So yeah, they're blocked from you to an extent, especially when it comes to the telepathic connection between the two of you. And what I mean by that is, if any of you know for sure you have a telepathic connection with this person, you may not be feeling them as much as you used to. Okay, it's because they're being blocked. Give me another card. Like, some of you would know when something was wrong with this person. They would know when something was wrong with you. It's like the two of you have this inner knowing when it comes to one another. I feel like this person is a bit bothered because they can't feel you anymore. They cannot feel you energetically, at least not to the extent that they used to. I feel like the telepathic connection was so strong between the two of you at some point that, say, for example, this person really wanted you to reach out to them. There could have been times when all of a sudden you would get this really strong urge to contact them. That was literally this person sending messages to you telepathically. But like I said, it's being blocked to an extent. You have releasing. So if this person did walk away, or if they've been withdrawn, what they're hiding is that they're holding on to some memories of you. This could be memories in their phone, could be photos, text messages. For some of you, they tend to reminisce a lot, almost like their mind wanders off. Okay. Little clips play in their mind about certain conversations that the two of you shared, or times that the two of you spent with each other, and it catches them off guard a little bit. So they're dwelling on the past, and it's bittersweet for them. It's bittersweet because they feel as though you're finally releasing them. There's something different about this time around. At the top of the deck, you have peace. So some of you that did decide to release this connection, you're finally at peace with it. I feel like you're becoming a lot more balanced as of now. Some of you may feel as though you need to let this person go for your peace of mind. With silence being here, if this person has been in no contact, they're not giving you the real reason as to why they're so silent. For some of you, they know that there's no excuse. They really don't know what to say to you. Because what is there to say? Give me more. All right, you have stress, and that card came out in reverse. So they're worried that you're not stressing the connection anymore. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I'm seeing here. I feel like it would make this person, or it would validate this person whenever they saw you stressed out, whenever you would argue with them, whenever you would bring up certain things, even if it caused tension between the two of you. Believe it or not, that was one of the ways that they knew that you cared. But now you're coming off nonchalant, pretty much indifferent, somewhat unbothered. And for many of you, it's not even somewhat unbothered. You're just unbothered. They see that you're not arguing with them anymore. You're not as tense in regards to the connection. You're just going with the flow of things. So they're bothered because you're not bothered. But see, now they get to see how it feels, because the stress card fell out on top of karma. So there was a point in time when this person came off as though they didn't care about anything. Like they were unbothered. So they're getting a taste of their own medicine, and they can't take what they dish out. With return being at the bottom of the deck, they are wanting another chance with you, but they feel as though you're distracted, sidetracked, or they think that you changed. For some of you, this person is going to come in to reconcile with you at some point, but they're being delayed. I feel like that is divine intervention. If you haven't attempted to reconcile with this person, if there has been a disconnect, they're bothered by the delay and you initiating the reconciliation. They feel like you should have been back by now, trying to make amends, trying to make things better. So it's causing them to be distorted because they don't really know where your mind is at. This is very different than how they're used to you behaving when certain things are happening between the two of you. Certain stresses, certain issues, certain problems in the connection. Yeah, they don't really know how to take it. With cloudy judgment being here along with curse, I feel like this person is very much distorted when it comes to their thoughts. For a small portion of you, this person feels as though they're cursed ever since they did you wrong. They feel as though their life has been falling apart. Now, for some of you, it's definitely your spiritual team handing this person their butt. But a lot of it also has to do with this person's mindset. What they don't understand is their negative mind, their negative actions actually contribute to them being distorted. Okay? It's literally karma, them getting what they have put out. But I will say, whenever they do you wrong, something ends up happening. Yeah. Whenever they do you wrong, something ends up happening. But I feel like they also make things worse for themselves because they are distorted, because they do tend to operate out of lower vibrational energy. But yeah, they feel cursed. They feel cursed. At the top of the deck, you have emotional storm here. So they're unstable on an emotional level. Okay. Like this person is really going through it. I feel like they sit and they stare off at times, thinking about how things used to be between the two of you, how you went so hard to try and make things work with them, the way that you adored them, the way that you were always there for them. Very much unstable when it comes to their mental health as well as their emotional health. See, one of the main reasons why they're going through an emotional storm right now is because there was a point in time when some of their decisions were affecting others negatively, but it was not affecting them. Now that they're experiencing karma and what they dished out is being returned to them, they don't really know how to take it. Okay. Now that they're affected, they're viewing things a little bit differently. They're seeing things a lot more clearly. Give me another card. So they're hiding that they are going through it emotionally. All right. You have Divine Feminine, and that card came out crossing. Now, if you notice, it fell out on top of Karma, as well as the Trapped card. This is someone who literally wanted to trap you because you are a Divine Feminine or a Divine Masculine. Okay. You have a lot to offer. A lot to offer. And you're also this person's karma because they won't be able to find anyone else like you. The Divine Feminine card came out crossing, meaning that anyone else that they connect with will be the type that come a dime a dozen. They will not be able to find your unique energy. They will not be able to find the light that you embody in anything or anyone else. You are this person's karma. I do feel like if there has been a disconnect between the two of you, it was something that was meant to happen because this is someone who may have even caused you to be a little distorted in the past. They may have caused you to get out of character. I feel like this person wanted to stagnate your growth, but they couldn't even if they wanted to. Now, you may have stumbled a little bit, but you never fail. God will not allow you to fall. So their karma is literally losing you. Okay? Losing you, no longer having access to you the way that they used to. And now they're realizing that it's really dark without your light. Give me one more card. Yeah, I feel like they were mistaking your light for their light. This person started to feel themselves a little too much. And I know that the way that I say things sometimes it can sound a little bit harsh. Don't get me wrong. I am not beating this person up. Um I'm not bad mouthing them or anything like that. I'm just calling it how I see it. Life doesn't sugarcoat. So I'm not going to sell you guys fairy tales. I'm not going to make excuses for people because this is an adult. True enough, they may have some childhood trauma, but we all have childhood trauma. They may very well have some mommy issues to be exact, but for some of you could be daddy issues. Okay. But people can't keep using childhood trauma as a scapegoat unless it affected them so much to the point where gave them like PTSD or whether it affected them physically in a major way. That's understandable. Okay, there are gray areas when it comes to this, but I feel like this particular person uses trauma from their past to keep themselves stuck, or they use it as an excuse as to why they're stuck. You can't keep blaming mommy or daddy as to why certain things are not working out for you as an adult. Okay, because I feel like this is someone who's using things that they went through as a child. They're using those things as a way to excuse not putting in the footwork. And don't get me wrong, there's all type of childhood trauma. We all have childhood trauma, okay? I mean, even myself, I have some childhood trauma. Certain things that still subconsciously affect me to this day. But life does go on. You really have to choose to not become a product of your environment. And I feel like this person they didn't handle the trauma. How can I put this? They did not They took their trauma, and instead of becoming completely different than the person who inflicted the trauma upon them, instead of them not causing pain and hurt to others, this person literally became like the person that traumatized them, and they make everyone around them pay for it. That's wrong. That is very wrong. For a small portion of you, this person could have had a child with you intentionally as a way to trap you. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have open heart. So they're hoping that you'll be receptive when they do come in, because they know that you're beautiful inside and out. You're very graceful. You've given this person a lot of grace, and we should all give people grace. It's a beautiful thing to move gracefully. Anything you do, do it with grace. Make sure that you do it with grace, but also make sure that you set boundaries with yourself, and you set boundaries with others as well. It's okay to be sympathetic toward people, but not everyone deserves your empathy. Yeah. Like, the childhood trauma thing is a very touchy subject, because it's real, and it really affects people differently. Some people take their trauma and they convert it into something beautiful, you know. But there are other people who take their trauma and they project it onto others. And I feel like that's exactly what this person is doing. It could very well be that they don't know how to release the trauma. I mean, the divine feminine card is coming out crossing, so they could very well be kind of captive to their trauma. But for one, they can start with forgiving. Forgiveness is powerful. They have to forgive and move forward, because even though there's someone who obviously made a huge impact on their life, and someone who put them through a lot of trauma, they have to learn to forgive. Um, I feel like what this person doesn't understand is parents are not perfect, okay? Some are worse than others, some better than others, but I really feel like the maternal figure in this person's life, or their mother, whoever contributed to their childhood trauma, they raised and loved this person the best that they could for the type of heart that they had at the time. And I know that sounds weird, but I feel like it was a traumatized person raising children and traumatizing those children, maybe not intentionally, but they inflicted that trauma upon this person instead of breaking that cycle. And see, that's exactly what this person was supposed to do. They were supposed to break that cycle, but they didn't. They became a part of it. Mm. So they're hoping that you're open to the possibilities, but some of you definitely view this person as risky. They want to come in and have an honest conversation with you, because they're tired of lying to themselves. They're tired of running from the connection. They're tired of all of the games. They're tired. It's exhausting. It has to be exhausting to live a life pretending to be someone that you're not, or to live a life not knowing how to be open to love, or how to give love in a healthy manner. So this person needs to learn forgiveness. Okay? They need to learn how to forgive. They expect forgiveness from others, but they hold on and they harbor resentment. I do see them returning to you. For some of you, they will literally apologize. For others of you, the return will be the apology in this person's eyes. They're holding on to a lot of pain. I also feel like that same pain, it blocks their intuition, and it causes them to have cloudy judgment. Certain things that they do, it makes absolutely no sense, but it makes perfect sense to them. They know that they've made a lot of mistakes. I do feel as though this person feels misunderstood, but they also have to stop being a victim. They have to stop choosing to be a victim, especially when they're victimizing others. It's just really, ugh, I don't want to sound mean, but you just have to be careful who you give that empathetic energy to, because some people will take it and they will victimize you. Like they will use your empathy against you. So that's why your boundaries will be important. They are craving you. They know they messed up. I feel like this person literally wants you so bad that it hurts. I truly feel that way. They seem to be going through turmoil right now. For some of you, this person could have run into some type of trouble. Okay. Also, this could have happened in the past, or this could be something that happens in the future, but this person could come toward you in some type of trouble or needing help in some way, and they're going to feel a way when you don't react to their trouble, when you don't come and save them, because they're used to that. They're used to you saving them. This person is very much affected by the current situation between the two of you, but many of you don't have very much left to give to the connection, because this person has somewhat exhausted their chances with you. Now, for others, I do feel like you want to be with this person. The only you card came out, and it came out crossing, came out right on top of silence. So they feel like you're the only one for them. They're still very much attached to you energetically. This is someone who craves you, but they're being silent about it. They're not speaking up. So they're hiding that deep down, you're the only one that they truly crave. But you scare the crap out of this person. You scare them. Not because you're doing anything wrong, but because you're loving them right. You're trying to love them the right way. And when someone has been traumatized in their childhood and they don't know how to release it, I feel like it can be really hard for someone like that to be as devoted as they could be. All right, because they're always looking for the exit. They're always looking for a way out. All because they fear being left. They could even have abandonment issues. But I want you guys to make sure that you focus on your peace, focus on being balanced. For some of you, this person could come in offering you friendship in hopes that it will open up the possibilities for the two of you to be able to move further with each other. Okay. But I just want you to make sure that you're not distracted by their return. It's okay to forgive. I actually would encourage you to, but you don't have to open your heart fully to this person. Um, in my opinion, I feel like they've lost the privilege of being able to see you in a vulnerable way. All right. They've lost that privilege when it comes to you being vulnerable, being empathetic, being receptive. Okay. You're still a beautiful person. You're still very much charming, graceful, and kind hearted. But it's just important for you not to completely have an open heart out here to people who are not deserving of it. You can still show them grace. Okay. But you got to have those boundaries. Do not let anyone play with you. All right. And so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so, so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time, bye.